Hi guys, this is my ZZ plant. I hope you enjoy my video. You're gonna hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. All of my social media accounts and as well as what I use for this particular plant is in the description section. So do check that out. I think this would be like a long overdue in regards to plant vlogging this particular plant. I thought I did that before. I really didn't. So here she goes. I've actually tried and tested this plant in so many different ways, so many different rooms in my home, which I don't really suggest if you're a new plant parent because you might get really stressed and actually it can be detrimental and can kill the plant. This is a very hardy plant. It will definitely survive in a dark room with a window and some light, but it can definitely survive. Survive is different from thriving. Thriving means there's going to be constant growth and she looks healthy. Surviving is not dead. So there's a big difference. So when people always ask what kind of plant can you put in a windowless dark room or a windowless dark bathroom, this can be a contender. However, if you want it to just not slowly die / surviving, struggling, I would suggest you keep a LED plant light in there, maybe even for 1 hour a day, just to give her a little bit of light. So obviously, if you don't know, the more light you provide for the plant, the more it can absorb nutrients through the roots with the water you provide or any kind of nutrients that you do provide with the watering, like fertilizer or supplements, and it can photosynthesize and it can provide more growth in regards to more root growth, depending on that, depending on the supplement as well, and of course plant growth overall. So as I've said, I've tested her out. I even put her in a dark spot with very little indirect light, and she was getting, very little indirect light west and north. And in the summer and in the darker days or weeks or months, she was barely just getting maybe LED plant light, and that's it. And that would only be for like an hour. So I really tried and tested. So when it was in that kind of situation, when she was in a dark situation, barely getting any natural light or not getting natural light at all, barely getting even any LED light, she had no growth. She was surviving, she had no growth. And when that happened, I don't think I watered her more than every 4 to 8 weeks. I do check the soil, and what I would do is I would put my finger in there. Ugh, she needs to be watered soon. But I would reach to here or here to see if she needs to be watered or not. And that top layer has to be dry like sand, and it shouldn't stick on my skin. If there's any teeny tiny kind of moisture, because she's not getting a ton of light, that will kill her. So if I added more water is what I'm saying. So I was very careful with that. And this is new growth, obviously, because this is just how the new growth leaves look. It's a lighter color. And I was going to say that I did add a clipping in here. I don't remember which one. It could be this one that I added. That was a clipping, but I could be wrong. I don't know which one it was. But anyway, this is how she looks like now. So now she sits in the darkest spot on top of my TV console. And she's in the farthest corner. But I do turn on an LED plant light. I will link that down below. I think it's like the best for a clipping kind of plant light. And I do turn that on for minimum 12 hours a day for majority of the year, because that spot will probably get like an hour of an hour of direct north light. However, the north light is, I would say, about 10 feet away. So whenever there is any kind of direct north light 10 feet away, I do turn off the LED plant light. But if it's a dark day, the plant light is on. And I only get like the north light in the very late spring to summer months. When it comes to the rest of the year, that section is very, very dark, and the only thing that happens is that the LED plant light is the only thing that provides light for those plants. I do have like, I think 10 plants in that TV console. My TV console is huge. So, and I did get it because it was huge, and I did get it so that I could put plants on there. And this is one of them. And before, this used to be on the side of the TV console on the floor. And so that's why it wasn't really getting any light. As soon as they moved her, and after maybe one to 2 months after, this is where the new growth started. Because she was getting more light. She wasn't used to that. So now she's more comfortable in producing more growth, and there she is. I hope you guys enjoyed my plant vlog in regards to my ZZ plant. I really love this plant. It's a very, very low maintenance plant. If you're the type of person that would prefer, a very low maintenance plant, you don't have to water very often, this is definitely a contender. It's very good for a beginner plant parent, because it's very resilient. I would say it's very similar care in regards to a sansevieria or a snake plant or a mother-in-law tongue plant. So again, she sits very far from any kind of direct natural light. She gets like 95% of her light in the brighter months with a LED plant light, and in the darker months 100% from an LED plant light. So she'll definitely survive in there. Also, I use very fast draining soil, or cactus soil or succulent soil. And again, I water her not very often. I would say like 1.5 inches of deep in the soil is when I water her again. So a little bit goes a long way. When you do overwater her, it will start to get like mushy down here. Yeah. That's what happened when I used to use a ZZ plant, and I used like Miracle Grow cactus soil. It retains so much water. So just be careful. Just be careful on what you're doing. Thank you guys so much for the beautiful words and being so supportive. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.